So Charles with a check raise on the turn on what is a very wet board. 42,000 in there. Wesley looking at a $14,000 call if he wants to continue. He's getting 3-1, but he's got to worry about a river.
Tired of sitting down at a poker table filled with pros? Then come to WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour. With a maximum of 2 pros at each table, everyone has a chance to win. We are leveling the playing field at WPT Global. Sign up today with this QR code or go to WPTglobal.com/YT and use bonus code YT88 and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
Let alone say them. It's possible.
It's just joy in his
Here?
head.
No, no.
Cute.
Yeah. It's a little better. Two for
But you got him yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
You got him once.
Yeah, I got him once. At least.
And into the gun with ace-9 of diamonds. You know, we're so used to watching Garrett and Andy just dominate the competition that I
Yeah, got 200K from him.
think it's interesting when we get new blood at the table and we see how they measure up
Thank you.
against some other amazing
It's
players.
very hard to get money from you.
Ace high flop here. Don't know what Garrett has. Garrett was a 3-better. Garrett with a continuation bet of, I think, 4,500. You can see the flop there, ace, jack, 7, 2 spades. Remember that, ace, jack, 7, 2 spades.
昨天喝酒喝的有点晚。
这个茉莉不要吃啊，怎么吃了会想吐的？
没有吃，你不要乱讲。
哎，等一下，我怎么少了一个？
我们只是喝酒，
没事，吃点那个没问题，我们都吃了。
不能吃，不能吃。好孩子。
I post Twitter.
Of what?
Was Japanese fish?
9 on the turn. So ace, jack, 7. Again, it's ace, jack, 7, 9. There is no king out there.
Japanese sashimi.
Do apologize for the graphics snafus. Like I said, we're doing our best to kind of fix those on the fly. New table should be coming within the next week or two. So Andy with 2 pair.
The north is island of the Japan. The North Island.
No, sir, Hokkaido.
There's the board. Ace, jack, 7
Yes, yes.
with the 9 of hearts. 2 spades on the flop. And Andy's going to raise right away to 50K. So it's 33K back over to Garrett. And these 2 behemoths battle again.
他那个节奏好快。
昨天你看到我那手转炸没有？我3次转炸，他用了3个。
Remember, Garrett was the 3-better pre.
在一个很干的面的一个 A 圈中的可以打成了猜猜的。我那手转炸。
Just in case. English. No, it's big.
So this raise by Andy is actually really interesting against the 3-better's range.
Yesterday, we were talking about the bluff.
Andy's such a beast.
3-4 bluff. I bluff him.
Far be it from me to question him and what he is doing. But it's just interesting because you think, you know, Garrett's got ace-king in his range. Garrett has ace-jack in his range. Garrett has pocket kings, pocket jacks in his range. Well, there's no king out there. Why do I keep saying that? Because I'm seeing it. Queen of hearts out there. So ace, jack, 7, 9, queen. Backdoor hearts did not come. So hearts are irrelevant. Check, check. Oh, and Garrett did hit 2 pair on the river with the queen. Andy a little bit sick to his stomach because he did have 2 pair. Andy turned 2 pair, Garrett Rivers 2 pair. And round 1 between these 2 goes to the man with the never fold shirt.
Race.
你说一下 raise 就 raise。You say raise, raise. Raise 5.
Raise.
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 Japanese don't have that, R pronunciation. So they pronounce R like L.
Thank you, JR. Appreciate that, man.
Raise.
Says love to the crew, working overtime to fix the reader issues, bringing us amazing lineups all week.
It's a machine gun.
Inquiring Mind, we appreciate that as well.
You saw it? Oh, you saw it, right? Yeah, it's so funny. So in Africa,
Zach is going to donate like $400 so he can get a shout out to Julie. Okay, Julie. Shout out to you. Some big hands here. Ace King, Ace Queen, Ace Queen. See how it plays out.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
That's crazy. Did the monkey shoot anyone?
Ruski's only got 69,000 behind. Does he just pile it in? What's the play here? He knows Charles isn't really getting out of line. Charles is not generally the type of player that gets out of line too often. But you got Ace King.
Relax. Oh, very interesting. Very tricky. Very tricky. Yeah. Very, very tricky.
So 4-bet here from Charles. Probably one of the worst hands Charles is going to do it with.
Oh, I know the movie you told me. Solo, free solo.
Did you like it?
I didn't watch the movie, but I learned the story.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's so crazy.
He's crazy. Alex Hannon. Yeah. Alex Hannon.
He's gambled his life.
Yeah. He gambles for
More
sure,
exciting than this.
Fuck yeah.
Inquiring Minds says wishes sashimi and Margot had been steak for this game this week.
With his life, everything. Yeah.
He's like one of the most fascinating people I've ever read about.
All right.
There's the all-in. Ruske is all in. Aaron's ace queen goes in the muck. Charles has got a call. He's pot committed. And Ruske is way, way ahead.
Ace King. Oh, fuck. It's on you. Up to you.
They're going to run it 2 times here.
Ace Queen. Okay, 2 times.
You only won once. You can only win once. One time. One
2
time.
times. No worries.
One time.
He decides. Yeah.
6-high flop. Ace King very much in the lead here. Ooh, board could pair for a chop.
3-6.
But it does not. And the first one goes to Ruske. They're going to run it again. It's unfortunate for Charles that Ruske won that without hitting a king. Because now if a king comes off, it's over. Board could once again pair.
10? No.
A 9 or a jack, chop it, and there's a chop. So they're going to chop the second run. Ruske is going to win the first one. So it'll be 3/4.
I lost like 30. Good. Lucky.
Tired of sitting down at a poker table filled with pros? Then come to WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour. With a maximum of 2 pros at each table, everyone has a chance to win. We are leveling the playing field at WPT Global. Sign up today with this QR code or go to wptglobal.com/YT and use bonus code YT88 and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
Well over $1 million on the table here at Hustler Casino Live. Hustler Casino Live, brought to you by High Stakes Poker Productions. Want to thank our sponsor, WPT Global. Play for real money in over 50 countries around the world. King high flop, all hearts out there, and Aaron with top pair. Imagine this hand is over. Paul Cluse asking if weed is legal in Los Angeles. It is. California. recreational cannabis is legal here.
I need to pay this one.
We don't need. We just
Yeah,
after
your action.
Don't need to worry about right now.
So Aaron betting his pair of kings. Charles raising with absolutely nothing. As you can see, he only has 4% equity. Jimmy Bluffett has put the link to Nick Vertucci's new podcast, The Nick Vertucci Show with Veronica Brill, in the chat. So check it out. Check on the turn. And I imagine Charles is a one and doneer. No, oh, wait a second. That's interesting. Wow. And Aaron's just not a believer. Charles just says, you win. I've got Jack high. Well, speaking of that punt, somebody in the chat just asked if I was going to give some NFL bets this year. Yeah, of course. Man, that was a great call from Aaron, and that showed some heart from Charles.
明天好玩，所以我今天要把筹码留在明天玩，今天不能跟你们瞎搞，你知道吧？
不看你打的那么好
啊？
怕什么？你打的那么好，怕什么？
我打到哪里好了？我就打了7个月，怎么可能？
那你现在你看，今天打的那么好，
打得不好啊？又开始剥削你了。
This is a sexy flop. Wow. Pair and a flush draw for Aaron. Top two for Garrett. Strap yourself in. Aaron with a little laugh. Last time he laughed, he had that ace-7 of diamonds hand. Check. Garrett checking it back. Aaron going to check it again. I don't think Garrett's done checking here. Aaron with a gut shot, flush draw, and a pair of kings. He went check on the flop. There's a call. 50,000 in there, and the river, kind of a meaningless 4. With the action we saw pre-flop, wouldn't expect either player to have a 4 in their hand. Aaron checks. Just a question of how much Garrett wants to bet here. And he is going to overbet the pot. It looks like he's betting 100K into 50. And Aaron very quickly folds.
不皮了。
这不动，肯定合适有的。
Top pair and a gut shot. Now a straight for Wesley. $7,000. Those beautiful chocolate chips, 5K each. Charles is eyeing up his stack. Looks like he's going to raise.
21,000.
So Charles with a check raise on the turn on what is a very wet board. 42,000 in there. Wesley looking at a $14,000 call if he wants to continue. He's getting 3-1, but he's got to worry about a river where he can't improve. But whoa, wow. This seems like a massive overplay from Wesley.
S king
没有 S king 啊。
Charles have ace king. Charles have king 9.
换4万4万。
Yeah, king 9.
这个没办法，
Yeah, I think this is a massive overplay from Wesley.
你还能推出来的。
那我怎么办？我已经 river 你 bet 我是个 call 呀，没办法呀。
And Wesley drawing to a chop.
那想那想。
Huge pot there, $223,000.
OK。
这个牌只有你有 S king 的，他没有的。
对啊
S king 他会
我会有 S king， 他会没，他可能没有 S
是
king。
啊，是啊，只有你有 S king。
这个勾。
Wow, what a spot there.
OK，I'm done today.
Nearly $250,000 pot headed over to Charles' way, and Charles was down before that hand. He is now up.
这10万刀无所谓。
It happened in a hand with Justin. I was here. He was there. Yeah.
4,500 now.
Goes check on the river, I think. And he like picks his hand up. He's putting it in the muck. I can see his hand. His hand's better than mine.
Okay.
I go, look at your hand again.
Okay.
And then he just flips his hand up, and he did. He won.
85? Maybe. Big pot?
6,000.
Okay.
Thank you.
10, 20K. Yeah.
Keating says, run a poll on if he should get the pot. I'm a hard yes. Okay, I'll throw 3 things out there, everybody. If you think that Charles should give Stanley the pot, put a 1 in the chat. If you think you should give him half the pot, put a 2. If you say, you know, tough luck, you folded, I win, put a 3 out there. So 1 is give him the pot, 2 is give him half the pot, 3 is too bad, my money.
Could be this one.
Okay. Jimmy, can you just tally all these for us? Let us know. Somebody's put a 4 in there. I thought I gave really simple instructions.
没关系，今天大水上放水，
也没有太多啊。
今天水不大，今天大家都比较小心。
Look at this pot. Wow.
我拿为自己抽，我今天
Uh-oh.
有点
Another 5 out there.
没招了。
All in.
Charles goes all in.
Call.
Ruske makes the call. Queens, kings. Is it queens, jacks? No, queens and kings. There it is. We're going to run the river twice. Monster pot, cooler. Ruske called so quick. You had to think that it was at least kings, maybe aces. 9 of spades. They're going to run it one more time. $200,000 pot. Ruske looking for a big one. Needs to fade a lady on the river. And he does. They're going to get a count here. Those yellow placards, those are 10K each.
47.
Don't need.
47.
Don't need.
Is that 100?
Don't need.
Okay, well, 47.9.
Tired of sitting down at a poker table filled with pros? Then come the WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour. With a maximum of 2 pros at each table, everyone has a chance to win. We are leveling the playing field at WPT Global. Sign up today with this QR code or go to wptglobal.com/YT and use bonus code YT88 and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
I think this is lucky card.
Get a raise from Garrett on the button. He's going to get called in 3 spots. Pot's a little bit over $8,000.
那个就是Hank 想来玩，但是他没有买的。然后他说他给你用你能不能？
我不要有，我太多油了，我可以借给他没问题的，我可以给他一点，我可以给他一点额度，但是我不要。
Calm down, Javier.
可以啊，没问题啊。可以吧？对，可以。
那我们剩8点半就走了，他
随便玩一会儿。
告诉他吧。
一起我跟他讲，一起吃个饭吧。
Don't know what Andy or Garrett have, but Charles has the nuts. Garrett bets 15,000. Andy calling. Charles has the nuts.
Oh, I thought you said 13.
The absolute stone cold nuts here. And he is going to raise. Just lost a monster pot with queens to kings. He's going to get some of that back here. Garrett quickly folds.
Welcome back. I have 190. You need 100 more. You need 100 more.
哎，我们平时如果自己玩，能在外面桌子上自己组织吗？
可以。
Andy using a time chip.
好像这个节目也不是每
He is not one to normally Hollywood.
找点人玩玩，在赌场里面又舒服。要吃了，让自己去买nobu，不要太好。
我觉得家里玩舒服一点。
但肯定赌场各方面好吗？
啊，你说那个
就安全啊，各方面嘛，是吧？也没有纠纷，你输再多，发出那种奇奇怪怪的牌，你也没有好抱怨。家里总会有可能有想法。
Very intrigued to know what kind of hand Andy has here.
我这位置蹲在后面。20万。
Thank you, Clay.
500个嘛出来。
Another time chip.
大的，
他看到你有点慌，我觉得。
对吧？不怎么没啥动作。
对，老是欺负我，只有你在能欺负他。
我们在他在搞你。
对，你一不在，他一举3比我，
是吧？
把我打得头都痛了。
我走了，他就一直。
Andy's still in the tank on this. Pot is 115,000. It's 50 to call.
水平确实要领先我们一点。
没有，主要是我坐他后面他怕的，我坐他前面他也搞我。
定海神针不在我们。
He's going to make the call. Wow. This pot now $165,000 to the river. Spades get there. He had 2 pair.
打不出来了，这个后面花到了。我要打也能打，要是我就是一个 all in。
Went check on the river. Charles was terrified that spades got there.
I fold 2 push, 2 shove. I remember last hand Andy had Garrett had ace queen. You have ace queen, right? You play with Andy. You have ace queen on spade. You have the flexible on turn. He raised on turn. Call.
Stanley, our big winner.
Let's just draw for button.
Ruske also up $100,000. Wesley and Andy had a tough night. Garrett up $65K. Hustler Casino Live brought to you by High Stakes Poker Productions. I want to thank our sponsors, WPT Global. And for everyone here at Hustler Casino Live, we want to thank you. I am David Tuckman, and back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Good night.